Hey everyone, Denise here from 50 Friendly Fitness, and I just want to welcome you to another one of our video series. This one we're going to be working on our muffin top and our back fat and our obliques. This workout will only take about 12 minutes. I've tried it myself. It's perfect for beginners and I know you guys will like it. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our featured expert for today. It is CocoLime Fitness. Enjoy.
If you're already warmed up, then come join me. We're gonna do 6 different exercises, 40 seconds on of work with a 20-second break in between to catch your breath. So we're gonna take our feet out wide. Let's start the timer here. Okay. One arm up overhead, catch your balance. If you need to grab a chair, you can. We're just working those obliques. So we're gonna go nice and slow with all of the movements here so that we can focus on the muscles that we're working. Make sure to exhale as you pull that knee and elbow together. Really, really squeeze the side of your abs here. Whittle that waist. Who doesn't want to get rid of their muffin top? This exercise will do it for you. I am telling you. Woo. Okay, we're only on exercise 1 and I already feel the burn, yeah? Woo. Definitely feel the burn. But it's a good burn, right? It feels so good. Okay, so if you need to catch your balance, if balance is an issue for you, then you can, by all means, grab a chair and use it as support. Okay. If you need to catch your balance, bring your arm down. Sometimes you might get cramping in the oblique area. That's normal. Just because you're squeezing the muscles so tight. If it gets really, really cramping, or crampy, I should say, you can stretch it out and then come back. One of those days, yes. Come on, come on. Squeeze it, whittle that waist. It's so worth it. Oh my goodness. So the whole first round, we're gonna do standing. So it's great for anybody who has trouble doing ab work on the floor, okay? So if you're one of those people, then you can always repeat round 1 a couple times through and you're still gonna get an incredible ab workout. Squat low, bring your elbows in, make your back into like a C curve, and we're gonna do little waist twists. So it's like you're crunching your abs down, your chest is pointed towards your knees. And if you're not having to talk to a camera, make sure that you exhale and inhale frequently here. This one can make you feel a little dizzy if you forget to breathe. So you're wringing all the air out of your lungs here. Keep that back curved. Come on, squeeze those abs. If you don't squeeze your abs, it's not gonna work, okay? That feels so good. So good, okay. So we're gonna come back down into that high squat position. This one's so fun, it's called Did You Shave? So you can either come low or high depending on where you're at today. And you're just gonna drop one hand down and then the other hand down, skimming the sides of your calves or your shins here. This one's really fun if you have weights in one hand. So as you progress with this workout, you wanna keep challenging your muscles so that they keep changing. So as you progress, add a couple weights here. This will really, really, really amp the burn. And when you do that, make sure to keep your palms close to your calves, not in front of your legs. Yes? Woo, we are killing those obliques, right? Whittling that waist. Okay, so the next 2 exercises, we're gonna work the entire abdominal wall here. We're gonna go back into that C curve crunch. Both arms up overhead and take one knee in and pull those elbows to meet it. Here we go. So really, really focus on those abs when you're pulling your knee and chest together. Don't go fast here. We're not doing cardio. It's not about speed. It's about strength. And we want to get tight abs. And these exercises will help you do it if you're consistent and you do them the right way. You got to do them the right way. It's getting warm. I don't know why I wore my hair down today. Bad idea. Really bad idea. Okay. Let's switch sides and no rubber bands. You can pull it back. Okay, here we go. Trying to be cute. Doesn't work. Ready. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Squeeze, come on, nobody can do it for you. This takes a lot of balance, yeah? If you're having a bad balance day, you can always grab a chair and hold the top of the chair to help you balance. Whew, working those arms too, I think. Come on, this is your last exercise in this round. You can do it. Come on, come on. Woo. Why did that feel longer than 40 seconds? Oh my goodness. Woo. Okay, so you made it, end of round one. Be sure to grab some water, catch your breath, and we're gonna move to the floor for round two. Okay, so you made it to your last and final round. So amazing. If you got this far, be so proud of yourself. Okay, so now we're gonna come back down onto our mat, and we're gonna start with a frog crunch. This one looks really, really silly, so hopefully you're doing this one by yourself in the comfort of your home and not in front of a ton of people. So you're gonna take your knees out and your feet, the palms of your feet are going to come together so that they're flat together. And we're gonna do a crunch up. So you can see why it's called a frog crunch, right? So here we go. Support your head and neck with your hands, elbows out, and then just do little crunches up. So the reason why I love this exercise as opposed to just doing crunches all the time is because yes, you can feel that it's working your lower abs as well as the middle of your abs. It works different parts of your abs than a crunch. A crunch, you work your upper abs. So crunches are great, but if you want to get different parts of your abs worked, this is a great modification for a crunch, or I guess a great alternative. Woo, that one is so good. I love that one, yeah? Woo, one of the best exercises ever. I used to do that one in a lot of my classes back home, and by the end of the sets, we were all just dying, you know, we're burning. It's crazy. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to a reverse crunch, but this time our hands are gonna be behind our head, supporting our necks. Knees are out, about 12 inches apart, and you're just gonna lift slightly and then tap the floor. So this is different than the leg lifts because we're bringing the toes all the way to touch the mat. Very good, don't forget to breathe. If this is too straining on your neck or your low back, sometimes you feel this in your low back, then it's still gonna be very effective if you drop your head and neck down like this. Do you, do what works for you. I don't want you to feel stressed out from this workout. Wow, so good. Okay, now we gotta work those obliques again. I know, that's crazy. Okay, so you can either come on your elbow, roll the mat and come on your elbow to support it, or come onto your hand. And I'm gonna start with a one knee supported on the mat, bringing one arm up, and I'm just gonna thread the needle. So you bring one hand in between that straight arm and then lift it up. So So the focus is on the twisting part of the motion here. So if you just like go right here, you're not gonna feel it as much. So you gotta bring that hand through the inside of your straight arm and your torso, yeah? Now, as you advance, you can go into a straight leg plank here. But that one's challenging, so make sure that you only move up to that modification when you're feeling really consistently good, sleeping well, and you've been able to do all the rest of these moves easily. Okay? We're gonna come up, bring the arm up, and then thread the needle. Sometimes you can feel a little pain on your knee here if you don't have a squishy enough mat, so you can just double up the mat. That always helps. Come on, don't forget to breathe. Pull those abs in. Make sure that your torso is straight, okay? You don't want to dip your booty down because that's just going to cause you a lot of pain and it's not going to be effective. Whew. You guys sweating? I'm sweating. This is crazy, crazy. We're doing an ab workout and dripping sweat. Okay, last two exercises. Are you excited? I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna come onto our stomach.
Ready?
So, you can come up into a supported low cobra here, and you're just going to lift both legs up and then flutter them, working your low back. We have to work the low back to pull everything in. Or if that's too much for you, you can rest your chin on your hands. Whatever you need to do today. If you're in the low cobra though, push your elbows out to the side, that helps. Oh my goodness, breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Squeeze it, come on. Wow, that was tough. Definitely tough. I need to go into a child's pose stretch real quick. By all means, do that. Stretch whenever you can in between these exercises. It really helps rejuvenate your body. Okay, so we're just gonna do little cobras here. So just gonna push it up and then down. If you have mobility issues, you can just go halfway. Or you can do an isometric cobra with your hands off the floor and just flutter, okay? This is hard for me to talk, so just gonna breathe. Come up as high as you can here. So you feel the low back. Oh, wow. Stretch it out. You're amazing. That was not an easy workout. Be proud of what you did. Be consistent. Keep doing it often, and you are gonna see changes in the way your abs look in no time. Okay, so you made it to our short little cool down and stretch here. So let's lengthen out the abs. We definitely need it. Don't know what that is. Okay, we're gonna come on to all fours again, and we're gonna do little cat stretches. So we're gonna loosen up that low back. So turn your hands out, and you're gonna drop your back into an arch here, and then suck it in like someone's punching you in the stomach. Hold for 3. And then exhale. Let's do it again. Hold, hold, hold. Release all of the tension you created in that low back. Let's just do one more. Very good. Okay, so we still have a lot of tightness in the low back, yes? So let's take our feet out straight in front of us, our legs straight. If it's too difficult for you to straighten your legs, you can always crisscross your legs right here, okay? So flex those toes, inhale up, and then reach down towards the toes however far you can reach, okay? If at your knees or at your shins, that's totally fine. Just go to the point where you feel a lengthening, not only in your legs, but in your low back, because that's what we want to stretch. Exhale. Very good. Awesome, drop those shoulders down. Tendency is to bring them up to our ears. Drop them down. Very good. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, so we're gonna come into a mermaid stretch and stretch out those obliques. Okay, so take one hand to the side, reach your arm up and over, lengthen, it feels so good. And bring it down, and then opposite way. And then back. Okay, let's switch sides. Take that hand out, reach it up and over. And then bring it down, opposite arm. Crisscross those legs in front, clasp those hands in front, arch the back, and then clasp those hands behind. Open up the chest. Inhale up. You did it, you're amazing. And keep up with this, along with our other body build-up series for your arms and legs. And like I said, you're gonna see changes in no time.